Okay, so yesterday was a pretty good, pretty profitable day. The yard sale that I hit, all these rings were real. So this is kind of a recap of yesterday. None of them are really my style. I like gold, but this one's got purple in it. That one's got a D on it. They're all 10 karat. This one I'm a little bit skeptical about, the one with the D, but I think that it's all gold. It looks like it. They're a little tarnished. When gold tarnishes, it kind of looks like copper or brass a little bit when it's tarnished. And then once you clean it up, it goes back, you know, right to gold. But gold is easier to clean than silver. Silver tarnishes faster. But right here, I think is like 28 grams of gold, and that's like over $500 in scrap metal. But I know I'm not gonna get that. I'm not even, if I get 300, I'll get really excited about 300. So we'll see. Even 250, I'd be happy. So, I mean, I spent $2 on all of the rings. So hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We're gonna get the day started. I'm gonna do a little bit of Instacart. I'm gonna try to do Instacart. I'm gonna take my mail because I didn't take it yesterday. I missed the post office. I don't know what was going on there, but so today's my daughter's graduation party. I have to be back by 2 to start the grill. So right now it's 9 o'clock and I gotta get going. Let's go. But I'm gonna try to do other things too. I'm gonna try to squeeze maybe a couple thrift stores in and try to buy light today. I got all my bills are paid, but I'm like down to like, you know, that's how it goes. You make the money and it goes as fast as you make it. Okay, so an update on the gold. I took the gold to a jeweler. I wasn't really asking any questions. I know I wasn't gonna get too much for it, but $275 was the end for the weight. When I weighed it at home, it was like, I know I got less than 70%. 70% is like what most people will give you, but I think he probably went more on the line of 60%. But anyway, $2 for the whole bowl of jewelry that I got, of the rings. Some of them were silver. I'm gonna hold on to them. I'm gonna pile up my silver until I have a big bag. But $275 for a $2 spend. I mean, I spent a total of $23 at that yard sale. Yesterday was definitely a come up, was a bonus. Praise God for that. I use my money to feed my family. I invest it back into my business. I'm constantly learning, and that's what it's all about. And we'll do another haul video. I got one I need to do. I got to be home by 2. It's almost 12. I'm gonna try to squeeze another yard sale in. I got some free items in there. I got my wife some more of them coloring books. She likes those books where you just pencil in everything with colored pencils. I got her like 5 books, so she'll be happy about that. And let's go to the next yard sale and see what we can find. Okay, so that one was kind of a bust, but not really. For $1, I got an Orvis jacket. It has the metal buttons all the way down it, like the metal latch hooks. It's kind of like I don't really know what that type of jacket is called, where the hooks go in all the way down. But I know it's an older Orvis. It's a little bit faded, but it's probably worth about $30, maybe more, depending on how old it is. And I'll do some more research on it. For $1, it was definitely worth it. Let's go hit another one up. We got to go soon. Okay, so to finish the day off, I'm back at the crib. I turned off the turtle tank, because it's too loud, obviously. I did pick up a couple things today at a yard sale. I have a couple other things that I picked up the other day that I wanted to show you guys. These 2 watches are junk. One's Princess and one's like Charles something. These were just ones that I really didn't take a good look at, and I just kind of threw them together. I'll throw a watch in them and I'll sell them, and I'll probably get like 10 or 15 bucks for them. This is a vintage, I believe it's Belova. This is a wind up. It's working. I love the way they move. They kind of glide, you know. They don't really tick, they kind of glide. But this is probably only worth about $30. I don't have to do anything to this. I don't have to open it, put a battery in it. All I got to do is just take the picture, maybe measure the circumference of the wrist, so to ensure a good fit on, because this is a lady's watch. But one of the scores today was this Gucci 1100. I was a little skeptical because it doesn't have the Gucci symbol, but some of them don't. Some of them don't have the symbol. Can't get a really good view of that, but there you have. Let me see. Come on. Well, whatever. You get the idea. But it's got the Gucci on the back. Let me undo it. It's got the Gucci right here. Yeah, you can see that. That's really good. All right. It's got the Gucci here, but what you have to do is, I think it's like 12.2. This is a Gucci 1100. This is a vintage watch. It has interchangeable bezels. You can take the bezels off like this. They screw off, and then you can put another bezel on it. I would imagine that this watch was probably faked a lot, but this is definitely real. I did open it up, and it says 7 jewels inside, and it says Gucci, and then it says Swiss. So if it was fake, most likely the guts inside were really well packed. The plastic that goes around it was really tight, and it was just really good. The fake ones is just kind of thrown together. It's really crappy, and they're usually like made in China or Japan, or they're not what they're supposed to be. It wouldn't say Swiss down here in the corner, you know, and then you open the watch up and it doesn't say Swiss on the inside. It would say like made in Japan, or made, you know, something like that, made in China or whatever. But here's all the bezels. It comes with, I think there's 18 bezels all together. Now this watch could sell anywhere. The problem with it is that the pin, I pulled the pin and it just kind of came right out. I did put a battery in it. Oh, I think it is working now. Actually, I think it is working because it was set at 9. I think I did move it though. I'll tell you what, we'll leave it there. It's like 10 after, and we'll see if it moves a little bit from there. So we'll just leave it right here. And I did get a couple things today. Not very much. I believe this, I didn't really scan it. I didn't look it up. But it was only $2. I'm hoping it was never used. So I'm hoping it's worth at least 20 bucks. I kind of took a chance on it, which I really don't like to do. But sometimes I do. Today was pretty profitable. I did take the rings that I got at a yard sale. 5 of them I think were real. 4 were 10 carat and 1 was 14 carat, and I got $2.75 for those rings, which I paid $2 for the whole dish. So that was a really good find. Sometimes you'll find things like that. I kind of beat myself up over it, thinking about it. Was like, you know, well, people just throw things together and they just want to get rid of them, and then a lot of times they just don't know what it is. They don't know. Like when I found that watch was just probably something that was given. Because I found a Tag Heuer 1976 with a Coca-Cola bezel, and it was a $12,000 watch. I took an offer for $8 grand. I paid $2 for it at a yard sale. You never know what you're going to find. You just have to get out there and you have to look. What are you doing? The cats are going crazy. These were $5. Normally when I see Harley boots, they're usually more than that. People would like want outlandish prices for them. They want 25. She just wanted to move them and get rid of them. The reason why I picked these up is because they have a buckle right here and it kind of stands out. And these are nice. I can clean these up and they'll look real good. So I'm expecting to get a little more than 25 for these. I'm going to probably charge shipping because these are heavy. And I'm not going to eat the price on the shipping. So I will definitely charge shipping, and I can't fit them in a padded flat rate. So when they're small shoes and they're light and they're under a pound, or I can fit them in a padded flat rate, then I will do free shipping. No. Okay. There was only one thing at this yard sale, and it was a good thing. It was an old Orvis jacket. It's not made in USA. It's not really old, but it's definitely cool. It kind of looks like a straight jacket. I don't know if it's a fishing jacket. It just has... It has the hooks that I didn't even look it up, so I don't even know. It has the hooks that go through and then they clip back. So I'm not sure what those are called. Those are hook and latch or something like that. I didn't check the zipper. Orvis is just a really good brand, so I'm probably almost certain that there's probably really nothing wrong with this jacket. It's got a really good quality zipper on it. It's a little faded in some spots, but that's okay, because this is probably just going to be something that somebody's going to fish in. But it may be one of those items that somebody really just wants to buy again, or they had it before. So pretty nice Orvis jacket. It's got a couple little faded spots on it, but it's a really cool, durable jacket. It's a nice denim jacket. So we'll see what it's worth. I only paid $1. It was supposed to be a contactless yard sale, but the jacket was laying there. Everything else was priced with the jacket. So I went and knocked on the door and I said, "What do you want for this jacket? It doesn't have a price." And he just went $1. So I just pulled $1 out, gave him the $1, and I just said, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to knock on your door and bother you. I know that it's a contactless yard sale, but I just didn't know what you wanted for this jacket." So there you go, he told me. Okay, so I actually picked up, there was another satellite today. This one's really nice. I think that this is an XM satellite. I think I paid $7 or $8 for this. And this sells for about $30 or $40. This one may be more. I have to look the model up. It might actually be, I think I seen some of them selling closer to $60. So this may actually be about $60, maybe $50. So for $7, I took a chance on it. People still use these. They'll put it in their house. This is just like having your Google, your Alexa, your whatever. So that's pretty cool. Not too bad for $7. This I paid $4 for. So I have the suction cup. I have all the pieces for it. I have the box. See, they originally had it marked for $15, and he told me just give him $4 because it was his, and then he handed it down to his son, and his son appears to have taken care of it. He also has a manual written up for it, so it has a whole big thick manual of how to use it. So whether or not the person that buys this is going to use that, the best part is that I have the box. So I have everything. I have all the pieces. I have the dust cover. And it's in pretty decent shape. It's not real scratched up because they probably kept it in this. It's got a little bit of wear on the back. It's not really even wear. It's just, yeah, this is in really good shape. It's got a couple little scratches on the back, but nothing too serious. So I will plug this in. I will test this, and it's going to need a memory card. So I don't know if I'll be able to test it right without the memory card. Usually what you have to do with them is you have to update them, because you have to update the map. I think I paid $2 for this. This is an older Microsoft mouse. Usually the older ones sell for good money. This one has a bigger, it just kind of swivels and plugs in. It's really cool. It's a little on this, it's not sticky, but it's a little dirty on the side. But people like these older mouses. I don't know why, but some people really like them. A lot of these are pretty desirable. I might get $20 for that. So we'll see. Something like that. I seen other people picking them up, and I was like, maybe I should try. This was in the free box. I actually have one now that's not in very good condition. I have some games I want to lot it up with. Those are, actually, I'll grab them real quick, because this one I don't know if I want to use this one. I have this one, which I bought at a yard sale, but this is the one that has a damaged screen. So I don't know, maybe I'll just put them both together and just be like, you know what, I'll just get whatever for them, because this one was free. Or I might just put this one with those and just junk this one. What I do with my electronics, whenever I have ones that have issues or I don't want to sell them, I just kind of throw all my electronics all into one box, and then I sell them as a broken electronic lot. Somebody that's just like a handy guy, handy man, girl, whatever, that just likes to kind of fix things up. And that's what I'll do. I'll just lot them together. So I think what I'm going to do with this one is I think I'm just going to lot this one together if it works. I haven't tested it yet. I still have to test it. It was free. That's why I grabbed it. But I do have a couple games here. I have the Leapster and the Leapfrog, which I didn't even put these together yet. I think I might have paid $1 a piece for these. They're not really worth that much, so if I lot all this together, I'll make more. I'll probably make like $30. But if I try to sell the games by themselves, I'm not going to make enough. I'm only going to make a few bucks. This was in the free box. Toothbrush heads. People buy these. They go really fast, so it'll probably sell like immediately. We got Peter Cottontail. This was brand new. That's the reason why I grabbed it. It's brand new, sealed, never used. Even if it's only worth $4, whatever, it's free. If I make $1, $2, it's only going to take me 2 seconds to list that. So, you know, that's something. I did buy a bag of buttons. I seen some cool buttons in here. They had other ones, but this one actually had like a lot of older buttons in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of go through there. See, look, that one's pretty cool. That one's got a little sailor, a little anchor on it. Like, some of these are cool, you know. So I'll take a look at some of them and see if I can find maybe a couple older vintage buttons in here. If you can find the right ones, they can be very valuable. You need to do your research on buttons. So I learned that from Auction Professor. Shout out to Auction Professor. Thank you. That's why I like watching other resellers. I try not to make it a habit to watch them all the time. A lot of resellers will tell you that you need to focus on you and your business. So the Gucci watch came in a Boscov's box, but that's okay. It's actually authentic. Every time I find things like this, like the last 2 watches that I found that were Gucci, they weren't real. And you can always tell. Like I said, as soon as you open them up and they say made in China, you already know they're not real. They can't say Swiss on the outside and then made in China. Had something loose in it. But this was free. This was in the trash. I seen a couple things in the corner of my eye. And I kind of pulled over and then I walked over there and I looked. And I said, well, the last time I sold the drill doesn't seem like it's in really good shape. But I'm going to test the batteries. Something's shaking in here, so the drill might not be able to be sellable. Yeah, there's something. That's probably what's wrong. So it might not be the batteries. The batteries might actually be good. There's 2 batteries. One was in it, and one was in another box that I was looking at, and I seen it. I think these are both the same. No, I actually think that these are 2 different batteries, maybe. I think these might be 2 different batteries, so they might not be any good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to probably sell the charger. The charger seems to be in pretty good shape. The charger, I'll get about 20 bucks for this. Sometimes they're worth a little bit more, maybe 25. We'll see. I'll plug it in, see if it lights up, see if it does something. But yeah, it's free. So we'll see. Maybe the drill works. I have enough drill, so I don't need it. I'll just sell it. But there's something shaking in this, then there's probably, yeah, it's not. Well, you know, not so the other one doesn't go to it. That one goes to it. But I don't think that this one does. Yeah? It's just a different battery. Different shape. It's not coming on. Yeah. They fit. They both fit. Oh, this one's an extended battery. That's what it is. That's why they look different. One of them's a little bit bigger. One probably has a little bit more power. It's like maybe like 25% more power. So, there you have it. Showed you a couple things that I found today. Not too bad. I did one Instacart order this morning. I made enough on those rings to kind of just take a break. And today was my my daughter's graduation party. So most of the day was just kind of chilling. I had an old friend come out and hang out with me. We used to drink and party together, and now we don't really party anymore. But we still had a good time without drinking, without smoking, and doing all that crazy stuff that we used to do back in the day. And yeah, I guess I've been clean from drinking. I stopped smoking. I did all that for my kids. I did it for myself. I did it because that's just what I wanted to do. That doesn't mean that if you can do whatever you do responsible, and you know, that's your business. You do what you want and enjoy your life. And for me, it wasn't working anymore, so I just cut it out of my life completely. And now I'm just a workaholic, basically. So, but yep. I hope you guys like this video. Smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you like my videos. Please smash that like button. Please share. Tell your friends. And peace, I'm out.